sorry, Ralph. I think I got it. I think I was just at the end and I didn't go back to the beginning. So again, love how you've done this Prezi. Really nice job. Definitely, first class graduate work here. And at the very beginning of this, you tie it to the book that you read. And there's an obvious connection there. Your resources are great, and the texts that you picked are fabulous. Now, I have to admit, I don't know this very first one about Atlantic, and it sounds great. I think that's one I'm going to have to look up. So just kind of doing that introduction and that read aloud as a way to get the kids into the text. You use a lot of mentor text through this unit. I think that's excellent. I think that will really improve your students' writing when you get to that independent practice, or that, where they have to do it on their own. It's also funny because this week I am talking to my undergraduates about guided practice and independent practice and modeling and all of that. So this is wonderful. Never read Boss Baby. I think she's got another book out that has to do with learning to walk, perhaps. And sounds very similar. It sounds like something the kids will enjoy. And then you have the kids, so you've done your modeling with that lesson, and then you have them go off in 2 or 3s to read the Dire the Worm series. And that's an excellent example. I love how this example and then your independent practice with Two Bad Ants both deal with the animals who are narrating, which leads really nicely to when you, let me see if I can go backwards again. When you actually then ask them to pick an animal of their choice, and then they are going to be writing from their point of view. So I'm just wondering, are you letting them write diary entries? Are you having them write a narrative? I wasn't really sure exactly what the product was going to look like, even though right here you do use the Rubistar, assessment, and using that voice rubric. And I know you've said that you've used the six traits writing in your class. So I think that's the only thing that I was thinking about, how you are going to, what exactly are you having them write? Are you just having them write a diary entry, kind of like Diary of a Worm or Diary of a Fly, or are you going to have them narrate just a story? But then again, that's something for you to think about. Not necessarily, you did not have to do that for this project. I love how you've covered differentiation with different stories, different ways of them accessing the stories. You even have thought through some ways to give feedback electronically, and I think that's great. So wonderful job, and I hope that you actually get to do this in your class.